You see me driving A-32, which is a premium Soviet Tier 4 tank, and I have to tell something about it. I bought this tank when I was a new player, and I just hated it. No armor, terrible gun accuracy, and very long reload time. I was just disappointed. But now, after almost 20,000 battles, I decided to try it, and oh boy, what a great tank it is. I totally misunderstood it. Other Tier 4 premiums like Valentine 2, B2, and Sentinel are actually quite similar tanks, made for new players, and they're very forgiving tanks. They're all armored but slow, so you just roll forward and pew 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 at the enemy. And in most cases it's enough to win Tier 4 match. But if you have a competent player in the red team, it may end poorly. A-32 is a very different machine. I would say it's a trainer tank for good players to become very good players. So what I'm talking about. First of all, this tank has mobility. You can quickly relocate and disengage, which is very important. You have just enough speed to run away when necessary, given that you won't be sitting till the last moment. Yes, the gun is not precise, true, but it delivers shells that do 200 or 250 damage on average, which is huge for Tier 4. It's like half the hit points for many tanks out there. You can snipe, especially at the stationary targets, but what you should really be doing is sneaking to the side or behind the enemy and distracting them. One round you fire can easily change the balance of the game. This tank specializes in sabotage, and that's why it's so fun to drive. You watch like the game unfolds, and when you see the opportunity, you hit where it hurts the most. So, what do you need to know to drive this tank properly? First, know the terrain. You should understand where tanks tend to go to, and what is the best way to flank them. Always be thinking about the escape route and avoid being in the middle of the fight. So, the map knowledge is essential. Second is shell penetration mechanics. All three shell types you carry are useful in different situations, and it's imperative to know when you should fire heat, armor piercing, or high explosive rounds. If you can't immediately tell the difference between them, and all that you know is that heat has more penetration, then go educate yourself. It's really not that simple, and there are very important limitations you should know. Third is map awareness. You always must be thinking where the other tanks are and what are they doing. Tunnel visioning is not acceptable. Again, imagine that you're a hawk looking for prey. Don't attack the crowd, look for lone targets and decimate them. I won't be following the gameplay, so just remember what I told you about the tank and just notice what I'm doing. There are some mistakes, but overall these are two very good games in A-32 that really highlight its style. Good luck!
Let's get the show on the road. We've just stinged them. We didn't penetrate their armor.